Hey, good evening, guys, or good morning if you're overseas from Australia in the Northern Hemisphere. I'll just wait for a few moments to allow people to find this live feed. Please, if you have joined the feed, can you let me know that you can see and hear more important, actually, the video before I start going. Just sometimes Facebook cuts off the sound for some reason. So if someone can just pop in the comments that you can hear me, that would be fantastic before we get going. Oh, I see. Okay. So I see that you can see and hear. So I'm looking at both this on my PC, so I can read the comments, but the comments aren't showing up on the live. So as usual, which is a little bit annoying, I can't see the comments, but hey ho, we will get going soon anyway. So we'll just allow people a moment or two to find this feed. So just really gather your energy, collect yourself, ground yourself in the now. Before we get going, I'm just going to pop it out to a couple of groups as usual. And we will get going soon, my lovelies. Thank you for tuning in today. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. As an Aquarian myself, this full moon in particular, I know there's a lot of people posting about this one being a very powerful one, but it has felt, for me, supercharged, super electric. So I felt yesterday I got the nudge to just bring through some energies to support everybody at where they're at. Do a bit of clearing light language and really tuning in with spirit and bringing through what feels the highest good of this particular group and for the collective at this very tumultuous time that we're living in. So give me one moment as people join and then we'll get going. Yeah. So welcoming comments during. If I don't get to see your comment during, please shout out afterwards, yeah? If you want to write something privately in Messenger, I'm always happy to receive your comments and your feedback and to know what's going on for you. Because we're all in this peace loop of a collective experience, going through this waves and riding the ascension process, and also experiencing so much of the narratives that have been arising within the collective field at this moment that brings charged experiences depending on our own patterning, our own past life energy, and our own subconscious trauma, if you will. Yeah. So let us slowly begin as people join. Yeah. So firstly, just anchoring into your physical body. Firstly, just anchoring into your physical body. So feel that perineum floor. You can give it a little squish, yeah, a little squeeze and release, just 20%. That is like meditating the pelvic floor. That is bringing your consciousness, your energies down. As I said, a very powerful couple of days, very Uranian, very electric, supporting, deep cleansing of our inner subconscious, our vessels, and also the mind of the collective field. So this is bringing up a lot, and if if you're unaware of that, it can be tumultuous and it can be projected out as the energies release. Yeah. So just taking 2 breaths down through in through your nose, filling the belly, and then release. So in through the nose, filling the belly, your Buddha belly, yeah? And release. And one more time. And release. So thank you for joining me for this liberation transmission. So this energy that wants to come through, I feel, is working with the current frequencies that are bombarding us through the solar consciousness, through the blue moon portal, through the Uranian connection to that, the Aquarian energy. So it's all very powerful. It's all very, there's quite a lot of Aquarian themes I might work with today. But firstly, I want to work with a blue sapphire dragon, yeah? A blue sapphire dragon, yeah? So sapphire in the body, celestialite, wings, a really beautiful one, yeah? And this one is just coming in as an opening and a blessing. So a stream of light, of consciousness, of energy from this portal wants to come through and just almost like diamond codes come through your being, come through your body and just wash you, cleanse you, and release any kinetic or frenetic energy that has been lifted up and into your awareness during this last few days of very highly intense energy. Yeah. So let me just do this. Shabato to take it to Gunnar Shadaba de Gibediki Batadaki. Shabato to Shabatika Batadana Capoto de Gibatadanaka. Jalabogota de get the Barakanaka. Shalabakatiki Pitiki Shulibetica Puto to get it Shilikatiki. Shibatika Puto to the Kataka Shalabatika to the Ka. Shabadika Batanana Kabota to give Batata Shalakata to give to get it Kishkilaka. Jabatata get Shilebutu Shobatata Kabo Shelebatiku Putu to Shelebatiki Shelebatiku Putu to get Batata. Just a few breaths, grounding that energy. So fast, vibrant, blue light, diamond light, frequencies, opening your pillar, grounding, clearing, cleansing your pillar, anchoring in through your central channel, allowing support to come through, yeah? Allowing support to come through, through this opening, through this portal of the full moon. And now I want to work with this Yopalite. It's almost like a spear, yeah, spear. But it's but what I feel like I'm doing is releasing and cutting through energies or identity. This is identity. So I picked a few cards from Alana Fairchild's Oracle Lightwork. The first card I picked was Cutting Threads of Connection. Cutting threads of connection. Now, this could be a relationship that you're cutting or dissolving in the physical, this life. But tonight I would really like to focus on cutting away, releasing threads of energy that have held you in a certain way of being, a certain identity matrix in this physical being, whether that's from your own family of origin and your patterning, or whether that's from imprinting of your multidimensional self into this physical incarnation. So we're just, as I work with this light language, we're just going to release certain energies, starting at the back of the sacrum, And this is to release a bundle of a matrix that is ready to dissolve. It's about identity, self-identity. This also ties into the theme of Aquarius, often feeling the outsiders, the outliers, the free thinkers, the innovators, often finding relationship tricky, and yet also there to support the evolution of the tribe and the bringing together of people. So we are releasing energies that have kept you isolated, that have kept you locked in and locked under some kind of matrix, some kind of webbing that has limited your experience of self in this life, And it is now to be released through the back of the sacrum, primarily at starting point, so that you may feel freer in your subconscious mind, in your being, to really open up to a greater expanded sense of who you are. Yeah. So take a breath. Very fast energies, very fast light. Yeah. So working on the back of the sacrum now. Jatateke batototeke batotoshe batika putananaka. Shedeke batatanaka potaka bataka. Shiratiki gototeka batoteka potaka. Sharapokotaka potaka bataka. Shampataki, Shelepatika putananaka pataganaka patkabatanaka potanaka. Shepatika putananaka potanaka potanaka. Shapototoka batatanaka potaki. Shelapatutototeke batananaka tutoteki patakandaka. Shakataka cut So then just taking a moment to breathe, noticing how as we connect through the etheric of the internet, join with like mind and like intent, benevolent intent, protected by Archangel Michael in the light of the blue moon in Aquarius, that we are gifted this sense of expanded peace that is there waiting on the other side of the chaos and the speed of the energies that are coming through our biofield at the moment. So notice as we release, as we release holding, we are then with a sense of like a real sense of we can do this. We can expand into the fullness of who we are. We can lengthen through the spine, but also sideways through the energy body and into the layers of the aura, and really embody this soul light. Yeah, this soul light that is really expanding at this time through all these bombardments of different frequencies. Yeah, that just keep getting faster and faster and faster. Yeah. So take a breath, and if you've got some water, you might want a sip of water. Yeah. And as I said earlier, for some reason I cannot see your lovely comments today, but I will check them afterwards. So I may not be able to see something if you post it right this minute. Okay. So I've been banging on a little bit about terahertz as well, yeah? Terahertz is sort of like a metallic crystal. It's actually man-made. This one's an eagle, of course. And I feel that terahertz, even though it's man-made, it's got a very helpful constitution to support our light body and electromagnetic field at this time of this very electrolyzed energy of the Uranus conjunction. I think it's a T-square, I'm not sure right now. But so, but what I want to do is bring in this energy of terahertz just to help your cellular body. So this is like a fusion of terahertz light that's going to infuse into your cells, each cell, each nucleus of the body, if willing to feel that it is useful and is going to support your process. You're going to receive this energy as a kind of cellular lift and shift, so that you're able, your DNA is revitalized, and you're able to with much greater ease open to this catalytic energy. And at the same time, it's going to release you from some of these subconscious patternings. So what I'm hearing is within your DNA, within your DNA, this portal, this new moon, this full moon portal, there has been a subtle unpacking of some of the DNA within each cell. So that is this sort of agitation that you're feeling. As this unpacks a little, you are also becoming more aware of your own truth, of truth in general, so that leads to more freedom, etc., liberation, blah, blah, blah. But this also is a this is also bringing up dross in the subconscious of the collective field and ourselves, because we're trying to process very uncomfortable energies that often don't have a story. And sometimes no story is pretty good because we don't get attached. But definitely people are feeling the feels right now, and there's a lot of uncomfortability. Yeah. So I'm just going to work with this terahertz energy. Obviously, the eagle, the eagle's eye from a higher perspective. We're trying to release from the contraction to an expanded place. So, having said all that, really all you need to do again is listen to this light language and let it absorb through the sound into your cellular consciousness, particularly I would say working with the energy of the nucleus and the DNA within the nucleus of each cell. Yeah. So take a breath. So this is like starlight for your cells, yeah, in the form of terahertz, silver light codes. Javarika Patika Mataka Banana Kipatriki Patika to Tataka Javarika Tikapadana Kapadana Kapatika Kapatika Badana Kipatukanaka Javarika Badana Kiputana Kitikotanana Katakandaka Javarika Tata Banana Kapatuki Shelabatika Batadaka Shibatika Shabatika Badana Badana Kapatika Batu to Rika Shabarika Baranda Kipatutiki Jabarika Baranda Kiput Shalabakata tagi, Shabadika Patutu, Didaka Badaganaka, Shalabagishki, Bagishka Tutu, Bashkishina Tutu, Badagata tagi, Shalabatishiki Tiki, Unanakar, Sheka Tutu. So once again, taking a few breaths. Allowing that energy to settle, allowing that energy to settle and really touch your being, touch your cells, touch your light, So then I feel to bring in. I sometimes think, my God, do we really have to go to this old light worker persecution bizzo yet again? Because it feels like we've done it to death. But I just want to really bring in that theme of the Christed cell, the Christ light, the golden cell consciousness that we are embodying and that we are becoming, and noticing the narratives that are going on in the collective field right now against around Christ, around Christianity, around Islam, around polarization, very tough times for some people right now in England, I know. Which is all leading to feeling restricted, feeling trapped, feeling no freedom, etc., etc. So there is a squeezing in at this time, when in reality, all the energies that are coming in are really expansive and are really helping us to really become more of the Christed frequency, yeah? So there is some of this old persecution stuff playing out in certain communities right now. And there is a shift in community. There is a falling apart of community. There is a re-emergence and a renewal within, which is sometimes playing out in even in the spiritual community, where people are feeling suddenly, instantly turned off by one teacher and go in another direction. Yeah, so there's a lot of kerfuffle. There's a lot of reworking, and this is often really because of the subconscious energies that are playing out. I'm not saying there's aren't other energies at play creating certain narratives, but there are definitely a subconscious uprising within the collective field that is bringing back some of this old persecutionary Christ light energy frequency theme. Yeah. So and in the interest of Aquarius, the freedom, the liberator, the thinking outside the box, I'm really wanting to release and liberate us from some of these old patterns within us that may be triggered up by the collective field or our own personal subconscious arising at the moment. So these are energies that are just ready to leave. Don't need a story, don't need a patterning. It's just about absorbing the frequency and letting them shift through your pillar. So this is a pink calcite cross, yeah? And I'm just working with it to bring in that love, that sort of love frequency, that self-love, so the heart chakra here, to release any, if there's been any sort of deep, visceral energies come up, such as rage, anger, you know, all that stuff that's really bubbling away in people at the moment. Let us just help that, soothe that, bring in some self-love, bring in the love frequency. I'm not trying to say that these energies aren't important to express, because we're also in this very heightened expression of the soul phase. So things are, you know, coming out all over town. You know what I mean? It is a sort of tumultuous time of people finding their voice, sometimes in a kind way and sometimes in a not so kind way. So let us just work with all of that and bring it through the pillar and open the hearts of ourselves and the collective field to receive that in this moment anyway, there can be this centered sense of peace in the heart, this pink calcite cross in the heart that is really that pure frequency of the Christed light. I'm not saying in a religious way, just saying that energy, yeah, that higher frequency, yeah. So allow yourselves to embrace this love light consciousness, if you will, I guess, and open your heart, yeah, open your heart. Ashaka Dutrika Barakamandika Barakotaka Barakabandaka, Japuka Chichi Puka Baragandaka, Barakabatutrika Batikatika Pukanaka, Jalapaki Pututika Patakanaki, Shelepatika Putanaka Putakanaka, Jalapugoshki Pataka, or Shipatakataka, Shabatika Bototika Barakandaka Digi, Shalapikoti Barakandaka Barakandaka, Giatatika Chichi, Chikapatutiki, Chikapotika, Chivokataki, Shukataka. Shukatatiku, Shukatatiku, Shukatatuki Patatakutiki, Jandaraka, 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 Jandaraki Kupatikileka. So just taking a moment. Again, feeling the stillness and the peace and the expanded heart space that arises, even though that was quite fast and vibrationally frenetic energy. It sort of creates a new spaciousness inside our being that allows us to expand into a new place of stillness. And this is the place we want to try and cultivate during this crazy old time that we're living in, you know? So take a breath. So just reminding folks that I am keeping a bit of an eye on feed, but I can't see your comments today. So you can always message me later if you want to connect around a crystal or if you want to connect with anything we've done tonight. Okay. So this one is volcanic agate. Volcanic agate, one of my fave crystals at the moment, because it really, it's had a lot of heat. It's transformation. It's a powerful crystal to support transformation and change, I feel. So a volcanic agate, it's really kind of stunning piece, yeah. And this one's coming in with the energies of transformation, transformational code. That is transformational code for your inner pillar. So it's going to be like a stream of light, once again, that comes through your pillar as a code. And I'm feeling more and more as I bring through these energies these days, it's all about receiving through your pillar and activating what needs to be activated in your own energy field. And then you be with that. It brings in awareness, it brings in energetic shifts, physical shifts, and then you work with whatever comes up for you in your own personal process, because everybody is and holds different keys and codes to be activated, and also holds different memory response to what's happening in the world right now, but also through their Akash has different memories that are being activated at this time, so that you can bring into the 3D more of your divine soul expression, yeah, which is the unique qualities of that Aquarian full moon, being the radical game changer, not following the herd, doing it your own individual creative way that touches your heart and your soul, bringing in your uniqueness into the world, which then allows others to do the same, of course. Yeah, beautiful. So this energy of volcanic agate, this little skull, yeah, and this is going to be a transformational code. It's going to be bringing in keys and codes that are to open places within you that are ready to remember. Yeah, ready to remember. Okay. So once again, all you have to do is really listen to the sound. Shibadika botudo dishki badudo regishki badadaraka. Barkanta de gibadananaka. Dududududududiki. Dududududiko badadaraka. Shalabadge botodoregi. Shalabotade bananaka. Shalabaguti shilaki. Shilabadiko shondanaki. Shalabadishka ladutoti. Shalabadanda de gibutu. Shalabadishka badodoregi. Alakar ikututu. Elekatata de gibututaka. Shalabadikotata. Shalabodikotata. Shalabodikotata. Shalaka. 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 So just take a breath. Yeah. Take a breath. Okay. So I'll work with a couple more energies, I feel, and then we may complete for tonight. So once again, people that have just joined, hello, hello. I can't see your comments, but I will look at them later if I missed you. So this little lady, I feel like she, Terahertz, female form, goddess. So I feel like she's the lunar goddess. Yeah, she's the lunar goddess, holding space for us tonight. I feel like and she's working. She's coming in now to sort of release out of the lower three chakras, solar plexus, sacral base, these primordial subconscious drivers, energies that have been forced into consciousness, or for the energy has been forced up into awareness. That's why it's potentially very uncomfortable right now. So she wants to come in, this lunar goddess, with this sort of a hand of love, almost just wiping away these frequencies, these energies that are ready to leave, are leaving, and she's just giving them a nudge to clear the lower three chakras of these very deeply held primitive energies of fight, flight, of lack of safety, survival, all that sort of stuff. Identity, and again, sacral, and really the power center as well has been pushed into fear by quite a lot of the energy that's coming off certain narratives right now. So we're going to just release all of that through this lunar energy, lunar goddess, yeah? So lower three chakras. Shalabadonda randa de gebata nanaki. Shalabaduta de gebata, borranta de gebota, borranta de gebota. Shalabadushka badrigabodandara. Shalaboshka tututututututu. Dutututututututu gebata da 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 da. Shalabatututututu da 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 da. Shalabaranta de gebota da. Shalabata da 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 da. Just breathing down into your base from your mouth down to your base now. Release, release, release. Two more. Release, release, release. Releasing everything into the earth for pure transmutation, for clearing, for neutralization. So taking a moment, And I really want to work with this piece. I don't know if I've worked with it before. I feel like it's Merlin's wand. Super cool. Black obsidian, yeah? Super cool black obsidian with a golden sheen wand. And because we're really working deeply at the moment in identity, yes, it feels like people's identities are coming clear, yeah? So what we thought we were here to do, what we thought who we were through our experience of family, etc., or past life experiences, is sort of clearing. The curtains are opening, and we are kind of finding our own truth. And within the matrix of truth, sometimes that comes out kicking and screaming if it's been repressed from many times, yeah? So everybody's in their own process right now of coming into their own personal truth. And that sometimes means letting go of quite a lot of old energies of ego, matrix patterning. And really, I want to complete this, well, maybe not complete, but I want to do this little piece right now into the solar plexus, yeah? And this is working with the energy of Merlin, yeah? The energy of Merlin. And it's working to really to open deep into the solar plexus and sort of clear out some energy and ignite a seed of light. Feels like a solar seed light that has been sitting in your solar plexus and waiting for this time. And because of all these alignments that are coming in right now, we are now at the time where this seed can be activated. So this energy that's coming through this channel right now is to activate this seed of light in your solar plexus to empower you to find your unique energy and to seed something tonight which will then be an opening of possibility for you to follow your unique path in this very Aquarian way. Yeah. So let me just work with this, igniting this seed within the solar plexus right now. The solar seed. Yeah. So feel into your solar plexus. You might even want to put your hand on it or tap it. Yeah. Jepetiko Potagandarika Baranarika Patugadarikandaki. Jepetiko to the Rikabarandarika Barandariki. Shilepetika Patandarika Patandarika Patandariki Putugotiganaka Putaganaka. Shikatika Patanaka Patugadandariki. Shalapakiata Ganaka Patigandariki. Shilepetika Patanaka Putanaki to Totiki. Shalapatika Totakataki. Shalapatutrika Tatika Shalapatuka Doranda. Shalata danda barka 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 tiki shalakiti tiki tiki shalakit shalakit tiki shalakit tiki shalachet tiki potaka shalachet tiki potaki tiki 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 da 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 do da 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 do do da diki ba da 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 shala do 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 shala do 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 da diki ba da 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 da. So just taking a moment, I think we will just complete, before we go. So the other two cards I'll share. So the first card was threads of 27, freeing the threads of connection. Yeah, we worked with that, second card was enhanced protection for beautiful boundaries. So this is a time, I feel like, especially because so much energy has been lifted and shifted in the collective field, you do have to watch your boundaries. And I will complete with this kind of anchoring in a code, I feel, for your boundaries to support you feeling a deeper sense of security as you go through these shifts. And finally, just referencing that most people in this group right now are healers. That whether you call yourself that, whether you know that, it doesn't mean you have to go around touching hands-on or speaking light language or whatever. It could mean that your energy is just of a vibrational frequency that shifts others around you, whatever you do in your daily experience. So let us complete with with this beautiful garden quartz. So very earthy. So this is just to anchor in everything that we've done. We're working now with the emerald ray, and we're going to imprint. We're going to be imprinting these codes into your auric field of your aura, if it feels safe and comfortable to do so, of course, to support you feeling a sense of beautiful boundary, that you can hold a soft light within, but also feel like you are protected with an extra layer of the emerald ray around you. This is also going to capsule you in this emerald light, which is of course very healing and allowing the energies of change to do what needs to happen from this full moon transmission, but also this energy that's coming in general. So now just receiving this emerald code into your auric field. Shabadiko banana kabashabedic bodicabanda cabarcabanda that cabaticabutu but a banana cabarcabaskibic bodun the barcata to competition to Barganta the Cabarcabanta the Cabarcabatu to Gabaricanta the Cabarca Shilabatuco the Bacata Cabutuca Patata Cabutuca Shilabacatuca the Baricanta the Cabatic Shibico Danda the Gan Shimbutica Badan the Ca Shimbutica Badan the Caburcabacanta the Cabuca the Caburcanta the Caputu Payaturi Budu Toy Shamba to the Cabutu. So imagine yourself really sitting in this garden quartz crystal, holding you lovingly, feeling the Gaia codes, feeling the emerald light, and now anchoring in through your perineum floor, letting a golden thread go down through your base, into the earth, grounding you into Gaia, anchoring all through your higher chakras, through your pillar, through your central channel, into the earth, being that cosmic conduit, being that heaven and earth bridge, and be firmly connected to the heavens, and also grounded and anchored in the earth, which is so necessary right now for those around us and the earth in general. So I hope, so take a couple of breaths, feeling your energies drop, sink into the ground, feeling in your emerald light that is sitting all around you, like a template of emerald that allows you to feel in your space and in a bubble of emerald light. A soft green glow. Feeling loved, feeling held, feeling anchored, feeling spacious, feeling ignited, feeling cosmic, but also of the earth. So this is what we are here for right now. We are here to anchor the codes. We are here to awaken our own potential. We are here to live our own path in expression that is pertinent to our soul and what we came to do. And it's not necessary that it has to be in a specific way. It's not necessary that it has to be in a specific way and you think, oh my goodness, if I don't do this, this and this, I failed my soul purpose. I don't think it works like that. I think it's more about there are many paths on that your soul purpose can play out in, how it forms in your life. You just have to follow the threads. And this is a highly creative time we're in because of the Leo energy as well. We're still in some of that Lionsagte, So it's sort of really a potent time of creation. But create it in your own way. But I feel like the first part of this creation process is this inner alchemy that we are going through strongly till the end of the year, really, strongly. Yeah. So, what else do I need to say? So, if you missed out on the 888 transmission in Sydney, you can access the replay, and it is a powerful transmission. I can't even get my head around what happened. I haven't really listened to it. It was very strong, and the take home was this really anchoring in of this Lyran crown chakra. Piece that really establishing this source connection to our higher self that is kind of undisturbable, if that's a word, cannot be disturbed by our own small mind or nefarious other things. So it's anchoring in that purity, that Lyran purity code, and I'm going to continue working with the Lyrans on Sunday in Phrygian. So if you're in the Sunshine Coast, or if you want to watch the live stream via Facebook, it's all going to be available in a private group. I'll put the link down below. That will be a 2-hour transmission. It's called the what is it called? The Lionsagte Lioness Transmission or something like that. And I feel like it's working with the divine feminine, the divine Lyrans, Lyrans, a beautiful, I feel, heart, soft energy. It sort of feels like the flip of the Lionsgate, really. And it is more or less it's just before the final 888 on the 26th of the month. So I feel like it's really my transmission that will personally close that energy for this year. So if you're wishing to access that one in person in the Sunshine Coast, shoot me a message. I'll shoot the link below anyway. It should be a beautiful transmission. I feel very diamond codey. As always, keep an eye on my page if you're interested in crystals. Some of the crystals that were here today in the transmission are available. You can PM me if any of them resonate, and that's something that you feel like you want to access. Regardless of whether they're my crystals, I feel like crystals are really helpful to really help anchoring the charge. We've got some, I was so charged up this morning in preparation for this, I feel. And, you know, I held a couple of crystals and it really just helped my energy field balance. And also, you know, you're giving the energy to the crystals and they can actually then be gifted to others or work with others. So it's a good way to transmit energy also. Yeah. So I think that's all I really want to say. I really work intuitively to when I'm going to do another transmission. So as I said, there'll be one on Sunday the 25th, then I will also be doing one for the 9/9 in Sydney a few weeks later. And then maybe there'll be a free transmission on Facebook Live again in between. But we'll see what happens, see how the energies roll. Just wishing you a beautiful night in this super full moon. Yeah, super full moon. Very strong energies. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing frequency, for holding space. And as we gather like this, even if we're in different locations, we're anchoring code, which is really supporting not only our own personal ascension evolution, but also supporting the grids, anchoring them into the earth, and helping the collective shift in their own vibration and their thought patterning. So this is really an act of service for humanity. Yeah. So thank you for all that you are and all that you do. I will shuffle back and have a look at all your comments. Sorry I couldn't see them right now. And if there's anything you want to message me privately about, you can just do that too. And I'll catch you soon, guys. So have a beautiful night. Thank you for joining. Bye for now.